Hey everybody, it's James with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, December 4th, 2019. We're 3 weeks out from Christmas. This is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week, I pick up my boys at least one comic each. Pick up my daughter Gracie's home as well. And I always pick up my comics from Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comics, go to that comic shop. You will not regret it. It's one of the best comic shops around. And while you're over there, hit up the toy department. It's one of the best vintage toy shops around. Okay, let's jump in. First of all, True Believers are back, but they're focused on Star Wars. There was a ton of them this week, but we don't really read the Star Wars books anymore, so I didn't buy any of them. But if you're always checking out the True Believers that I talk about on here, they are back this week, but it's all Star Wars. So if you're good at your shop and you want some Star Wars, check out the True Believers because they're $1 each. All right, so Savage Avengers number 8. This book is for me. $3.99. Look at this cover, man. This cover's awesome. If that doesn't draw you in to read this book, I don't know what would. Look at this. They put the N in the same color as this, so it's really To Die with Doom. That's clever. This book is $3.99, in case I didn't already say that. Savage Avengers is an interesting book. I'm a little behind on it, so I'm not really caught up. Jerry Dugan's been writing it for a while. Artist is Patch Zurcher. Diodato was the artist in this book for the first few issues, but he's not anymore. And it's an interesting book that brings together some guys and gals into a team that you wouldn't suspect. So Conan, Wolverine, Venom, Punisher, Elektra, Brother Voodoo. It's a very odd team to have all pulled together. It looks like this one's really just centered on Doom and Conan this issue, and Doctor Strange appearing. Really clean art. That's really nice. I like this a lot. This artist has a nice clean art. Not too muddled up. Yeah, his proportions are good. I like this. I'm excited about reading that. Once I get caught up, that is. It's only 8 issues. It's only on issue 8. So I'm not that far behind, right? Here's another Conan book. This one's for Blaze. Conan's Serpent War. This is a mini-series. I think it's 4 issues. It's $4.99. Let's see the creative team. Let's see where they hide the creative team. I hate that, you know. I hate when they hide creative teams. They put it on like the 5th page, or they put it at the end of the book. Like right now, I have no idea where it's at. I'm going to guess it's at the end. But as you can see, Moon Knight's in this. Conan's in this. Solomon Kane. If I could find the creative team without ruining the book for you, I would really like to do that. Tale of Solomon Kane in 4 parts. That's kind of fun. Jim Zub's the writer. Scott Eaton's the penciler. Blaze didn't have any of his regular books today, so he likes Conan. I thought this was a nice one to pick up. So we'll put that guy over there. We got 2 Conan books, that means. Savage Avengers is kind of Conan. Napoleon Dynamite, issue 2 from IDW. $3.99. Got the first issue. This is by Guzman Verdugo and Verdugo. Written by Carlos Guzman Verdugo and Alejandro Verdugo, doing the writing together, and art and colors by Jorge Monlongo. I liked the first one. It's very dialogue heavy. Like, it's a long read, and this one looks to be the same way. It's got some strange, quirky art going on, but it kind of fits Napoleon Dynamite. In the first issue, I remember there was like a suspicion of voter fraud to put Pedro as the school president. Look at all this dialogue. So it's very dialogue heavy. He seems to be pretty decent at writing the characters. Like, their voices come through in his writing. It's not perfect, but it was enjoyable. So it gets a second issue. And we all read it. Like, I read it, and then Blaze and Keaton both read this book. And everybody seemed to enjoy it, so we're going to do the same thing this time around. I'm going to read it and then pass it along. Disney A Little Mermaid, number 2 from Dark Horse, $3.99. This is for Gracie, and if you remember my first flip-through on the first issue of this, script by Cecil Castellucci and art by Zolima Scatolavina. All right. This is actually just like a straight-up adaptation of the movie, it looks like. Yeah. Which I think is neat sometimes. You know, I do like the stories where they fill in the gaps and tell more about the characters. But with Little Mermaid, the movie, you know, you kind of have everything there. And she goes to being a human at the end, so you almost can't really do a lot of extra Little Mermaid stories, other than stuff before the whole story of Little Mermaid. This one's for Blaze, Ian Fleming's James Bond. This is issue 1. Dynamite's done a lot of James Bond series over time, but this one looks like a fun jumping on point. It's a new issue 1, obviously, but the whole thing, like the whole vibe of it, the cover seems like a different take. So we've got Vita Ayala and Danny Lore doing the writing, and artist Eric Man, I cannot say some of these names. I really can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, this looks like art's nice. The new James Bond trailer hit today, actually. All right, yeah. Okay, we'll see how it goes. See if Blaze digs it. If he tells me to get the second issue, you'll see it. This book is for me and for Keaton. Excalibur number 3, another one of the Dawn of X titles. I didn't read this. I did read the second one. Did I read the second one? I don't know if I read the second one even. They're coming out so fast now that I can't keep up. Excalibur number 3, I think I read the second one. I got Keaton the Venom Island variant, and I got myself the regular cover. I can't remember if I read the second one or not. Here's your team. Captain of Britain, which is Betsy Braddock. Apocalypse, Jubilee, Rogue, Gambit, Shogo, Richter, Morgan Le Fay, Mariana Stern, and Brian Braddock. I honestly don't remember if I read the second issue. Teenie Howard and Marcus Toe are your creative team. The art on this was nice. I think I did read the second one. I don't know if this is the same guy that was doing the first two. Because it had more of an Alan Davis feel than this one does. Unless he's changing his style, maybe? Maybe it is him. This one doesn't feel as much like Alan Davis as the first two did, though. I mean, I told you guys I'd keep giving these books a chance until I don't enjoy them anymore. But the problem is I'm getting behind on books. And that means I can't judge them yet because I haven't read them yet. Let's just put that over there. You stay alrighty. This one's for me, Marauders number 3. I did read Marauders number 2. It was okay. This is not one of my favorites. Marauders is not one of my favorites, but I'm going to head and give it a third issue. It's all right. It's a Kitty Pryde's kind of on a boat, and they sail around and rescue mutants that can't otherwise be rescued. Reclamation. Professor X, Egg, Sebastian Shaw, Shinobi Shaw, Pyro. So I don't know what's going on with this one. I didn't show you the creative team either. Did I tell you the price? I might have done that even. The price is $3.99. The creative team is Jerry Dugan, who did Savage Avengers, Michelle Bandini, Elizabeth D'Amico. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. If I keep going with it, I'll keep going with it. I don't know. There's so many books right now. This one's one I'm not going to give up on, though. X-Men number 3. Both Keaton and I got, again, the Venom Island variant for him because I think he likes these action-packed covers. And I got the Alex Ross variant for me, which is a Marvel's 25th anniversary tribute cover. Look at that, man. That's beautiful. So this one is the preeminent, the big-time X book. This is the one with Jonathan Hickman writes. If you were to read one X book, it's probably this one. We got White Queen, Cyclops, Magneto, Marvel Girl, and Black King as your team. The last issue, we found out that there's another island, like a Krakoa sister island, as sort of a spirit to it. Jonathan Hickman, Lionel Francis Yu. So I'm guessing that's going to continue on what we've got going on here. Art's nice. Hickman's writing is still, you feel like you're playing a little bit of catch-up, but it's written well. I think he does sort of Grant Morrison-style writing, but it's more accessible to regular readers. And that is it this week. A lot of books here, huh? Excuse me. My most look forward to reading is X-Men and Napoleon Dynamite, and I am very excited to see what Blaze thinks of James Bond. So, yeah. What'd you pick up this week? Leave a comment down below. If you like the videos, click like, subscribe, notify, whatever. I don't know what's going on with the channel still. I got until the end of December to decide. Most likely I'm going to mark it made for kids, which means you guys won't be able to comment here anymore. So please follow me on Instagram @ActionFeatures, Twitter @ActionFeatures, and Facebook.com/ActionFeatures. And I'll start actually linking there more when I post something new. So if you want to leave a comment, you can leave it at those different platforms. All right? Cool. See you guys next time. Bye.